Bridgerton Season 3 featured dramatic new setups for a future in Season 4 that alters the tone and formula of the show. Based on the books by Julia Quinn, the Bridgerton TV series has been bringing in high viewership numbers for Netflix since its 2020 premiere. In the reimagined version of Regency-era England, Bridgerton follows the stories of the titular family, which includes 8 children. All the children have their own novel chronicling their marriage and happily ever after. The most recent season of Bridgerton revolves around the love story of Colin Bridgerton, Luke Newton, and Penelope Featherington, Nicola Coughlan. The wait for Bridgerton Season 4 will be difficult due to all the unanswered questions that Season 3 has left open-ended. However, the series has a great opportunity to start fresh and diverge from the predictability of following the novels and the marriage formula to a T. 3 siblings who have yet to complete their arcs, Eloise, Claudia Jessie, Benedict, Luke Thompson, and Francesca, Hannah Dodd, are all primed to have major shifts in their stories. Many of the biggest changes Bridgerton makes to the books involve updating the stories for a modern audience with increased diversity and contemporary ideologies. After all the reveals from Bridgerton Season 3, many fans are wondering who Eloise ends up with in Bridgerton, as well as her brother Benedict. However, viewers will also have to wait to find out how prominently the other siblings will be featured. As Penelope was revealed to be Lady Whistledown, it would be strange if Season 3 was the last that was seen of Penelope and Colin. However, many actors have moved on from Bridgerton after finishing their characters' love stories. Despite this, Bridgerton always manages to make audiences care just as much about the next season's romance. Part of the season could take place in Scotland. Scotland is where Lord Kilmartin's estate is, and much of Francesca's story takes place there. After Francesca, Hannah Dodd, made her debut in Bridgerton Season 3, she immediately became the talk of the town. Queen Charlotte, Golda Rocheville, made her the diamond after some of Lady Danbury's, Adjoa Andoh, meddling, but this was the last thing that Francesca wanted. The self-appointed wallflower of the Bridgerton clan, Francesca intended to enter the marriage mart and get out in one season with a quiet, conscientious husband who she liked well enough. She quickly found this in John Sterling, Victor Alley. Before the season was out, the two were married despite the disapproval of the Queen and the misgivings of Francesca's family. However, these concerns were not unfounded, as it doesn't take long after their marriage for Francesca to realize she may have rushed into a lifelong commitment. Of course, Francesca's story is far from over, as the introduction of John's cousin, Michaela, Masali Baduza, indicates the start of Francesca's great romance. However, much of Francesca's story takes place in Scotland, as this is where the Sterling seat is located. Francesca would likely jump at the chance to be far from her prying and overly attentive family. However, she could also find that she might miss the Bridgertons. Especially considering that the books indicate that Michaela will move with John and Francesca, causing quite a stir between the 3 characters. It will be interesting to see if Bridgerton will decide to split the screen time between the Tun and Scotland or if the show will keep the Sterlings close at hand.